Flip the Switch plays music which contains offensive language. Viewers' discretion is advised. Enjoy the show.
Hi, and welcome to Flip the Switch. My name's Ethan, and who am I joined with this week?
Me, Piers.
And me, Brad.
Woo! Right. Hope everyone's had a good Friday evening if you listen to us live on IO Radio. That's Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. at www.ioradio.co.uk.
.com.
Or you can catch us. Actually, no. Don't forget, if you are. Well, no, this is the beginning of the show anyway. You can check out our social medias. That's at Flip the Switch 20. Keep you up to date on what's going on. You can also check out our shows on YouTube. That's just Flip the Switch. Check out our website, www.fliptheswitch20.com. Ugh, got it all out the way now. So, what we're talking about this show, huh? As this is coming from you Friday, earlier this week, the GRAMMYS were released, or the SCAMMYs. If you want to get the real awards, go through our Mixcloud and you can catch the real awards there.
Controversy.
Not only was the GRAMMYs released, there were a few more singles from some of our favourite artists, some we haven't heard of before, but we'll get into that a bit later. And then at the end of the show, we'll have a nice mix to get you into your Friday weekend mood from some of the singles that came out and some of the songs from the GRAMMYs. But how about we jump into this whole thing with 27 Summers from Nas on his album King's Disease, which won Best Rap Album. Let's go.
Bitch, I'm in a good mood, good groove, pull me up. The plane leaving 30, fix your life, hurry up. Fix your life. Aki rice peas, putting curry over duck. Courtside Rockets Warriors, curry up. Smoking weed in the tuck, sipping Rashard, sitting on Governor's Isle with all the killers. Premiere movies with my man De Niro and Johnny Nunez, got all the pictures. Black grown, black owned, black women is the backbone. Latin food in the back room, big business, I'ma drop a new yak soon, following the cash rules. Rich, Matte Black Rose, yeah, I gotta see in ghosts. 27 summers, that wasn't even the goal. Blowing kush clouds and we all for the smoke. Black car, black rose, more black CEOs. Bitch, I'm in a good mood, good groove, pull me up. Mass appeal, movies and music, sign with us. All my niggas millionaires. G-Code know what's up. What up, Jung? What up, Stout? What up, Ant? What up, East? What they say about us? Rich, Matte Black Rose, yeah, I gotta see in ghosts. 27 summers, that wasn't even the goal. Blowing kush clouds and we all for the smoke. Bitch, black car, black rose, more black CEOs.
That was 27 Summers from Nas off his album King's Disease. So, the GRAMMYs. How did you lot want to dive into this then?
Well, we just listened to Nas. We might as well go straight in with Best Rap Album.
Yeah. So, as we just said, King's Disease from Nas won Best Rap Album. The runners or nominees was Black Habits from D-Smoke, Alfredo from Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist, A Written Testimony from Jay Electronica, and what was the last one?
The Allegory.
The Allegory from Royce it was Royce 5'9". So, what did you think of the nominees? Because, when we did our awards, other than Alfredo, none of these were in my runners-up.
I'd say this is one of the better years the Grammys have got the nominations right, I think. Because I don't think Savage Mode and that actually qualify, they missed the date in that. So, the only one I think you're probably thinking of is Pop Smoke.
I'm thinking, where's Lil Baby?
Baby.
Yeah, where is he? These albums are good. Definitely Freddie Gibbs are having there, but there's loads of albums that come out. I wouldn't have had Nas is good and he's an OG, definitely, but I probably wouldn't have said that was the best rap album of the year. Would you?
No, I would have said Alfredo, definitely.
Out of
But
these nominees, certainly, I'd have said Alfredo. Well, yeah, maybe yeah, I debate. Yeah, Alfredo.
Yeah, Alfredo was really good, pretty good. But Freddie Gibbs on the old Joe Rogan, so
that's the thing. Coke rap's been snubbed again. They did it to Pusha T in 2018, and they're doing it now.
Coke rap, is that their genre now?
That's their genre, Coke rap.
Pusha T. Were you talking about Daytona?
Yeah, that was up
that's
for best rap album, I think, and that didn't win either.
I wonder why they picked Nas. I mean, it's good, but
I think they're just like, he should have won for Illmatic, to be honest. Like, that's one of the greatest rap albums ever.
Yeah.
But I feel like they've just got to a point in there where it's like, fuck, we haven't given Nas a Grammy. We should probably give him one. But like, it's just not the album to win it for. Like, I don't know. It's kind of bittersweet because like he does deserve one, but not for this album.
Yeah, there's some nice songs on there, but I'd say my favourite off it was probably Car 85. Sorry, I think off the top of my head, and from when we were last talking about it, which is some time ago, Car 85 was the one that stood out to me, and that's what I've been listening to since. I haven't really listened to any of the other songs off this album.
I listened to 27 Summers quite a lot, which we just listened to.
Yeah.
What's the one with Big Sean and Don Toliver? I listened to that one quite a bit.
Oh, that's a good one.
Replace Me?
Yeah, I like that one. And then there is a few on there that I do go back to. But yes, I don't think this is the album he deserved to win a Grammy for. He could have won Grammys a couple times, but not for King's Disease, over Alfredo as well.
Yeah, I don't know whether it is just me sort of sleeping on the album, or it is just maybe a poor choice for the Grammys, but yeah,
it seems like they're trying to like do over there on their mistakes, and they know that they should have given one Nas, or people have like given him loads of shit for him not having one. That they've gone, let's try and make it right, but it's too late, and like you've given him for the wrong album.
No, we're gonna be acting like Kanye. Got his Grammy in the toilet, boy.
Oh, do you see the thing with Really Rich that he put up the video? I think it was last night about Kanye pissing on the Grammy.
No,
he was like, "Oh, I wanted to get nominated for 6 of these bitches last night, and you got this man over here pissing on his and I used to look up to him. How do you think that makes people like me look at my accomplishments when I win a Grammy?" Like basically just saying like Kanye pissing on his Grammy just diminishes the value of it, and like anyone who has one is basically just saying, yeah, it's worthless.
Yeah, and it ruins that third Drake drinking out of his as well. Now, because that's what I say.
Now that's one of the greatest photos of all time for a whole different reason.
And that was absolutely ruined. But if you compare it to where we ranked our albums, obviously not all of us put a rap album as the best, because obviously me and Brad picked After Hours, but Ethan had Pop Smoke as his top album. Brad had Alfredo as his second, and I had After Hours. No, I didn't. Yeah, I also had Pop Smoke as well.
I think I had Pop Smoke at 5.
Yeah. Or no, I had Savage Mode 2, sorry. So
yeah, I had Savage Mode as well. But I don't think that qualified.
Well, Pop Smoke, it's not like he missed
no, it's not start, yeah.
He missed because Dior was nominated for a Grammy, wasn't
Dior. To be fair, with the Pop Smoke album, I wouldn't say that was one of I don't think that deserved to be a nominee for best rap album, but it was one of my favourite rap albums of the year.
I guess I had a lot of diversity in it as well, didn't
Yeah, there's quite a few songs in there that you probably could say aren't heavy, like they're not full on rap, are they? Like Something Special in that, like they've got a bit of melody to them and that.
But did Savage Mode come out like September, October?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is when it cuts off, to be honest, because you got like
what about Pop Smoke?
The songs from the end of 2019 were up for the Grammys this year, so it's like it's kind of similar to like a football season, I think, like the way they cut it off.
Yeah, but that's not fair. So now Juicy J with his album, he's got to wait till next year.
Yeah.
So obviously he brought his out in like December.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it worked, because Hollywood's Bleeding was nominated for Album of the Year, and that came out September 2019.
That's BS, man.
No, I think Well, I remember we talking about. We talked about Hollywood's Bleeding on the show, didn't we? So maybe that must have
No,
been.
No,
No.
that's
no,
pre-flip the switch, my boy.
no. It
I was
definitely
bleeding
came
well
out in
old.
September 2019.
I was in college, or just left. Anyway, what were
Yeah.
the other
Anyway.
awards?
Yeah. Well, let's go with the other big one then. Like, I thought we was just talking about album of the year, just overall.
The Grammys album of the year was Folklore from Taylor Swift.
Shock.
Yawn. I mean, come on. I mean, I haven't heard it, so I guess I really can't say anything about it. But
I have heard it.
Come on, I
I
haven't heard
actually
it.
have
Oh, you sound like
listened
me.
to it from start to finish.
and is it good?
It's, I mean, it's not my taste of music, but like, it's alright. I wouldn't put it in album of the year unless album of the year was a popularity contest, which it is. And even if it was, I mean, there's another album that's a lot more popular that didn't get nominated for anything that probably should have won.
You know why, don't you? Because they're like, oh, at the Grammys, we're different. Like, everybody's going to pick After Hours because it is the best album of the year. And they're like,
Yeah,
let's do something different because we were like all crazy.
but yeah, so I do think After Hours should have won, but out of the ones that are actually on the nominations, I mean, I probably wouldn't choose any of them, to be honest, but if I had to, probably Hollywood's Bleeding or Future Nostalgia. I feel like they're probably the best two. I mean, I haven't heard Black Pumas or Coldplay or, to be fair, I guess I haven't heard half of them, but the ones I have heard, yeah, I'd probably give it to Post Malone or Dua Lipa over Taylor Swift anyway.
Over these, but album of the year. Do you know the situation behind obviously the Weekend and the Grammys? Did he, since obviously he wasn't even nominated? He wasn't even nominated for them. Is it just because he retracted his out or his music to be selected and nominated by the Grammys? That means he hasn't been nominated, or was he just straight up not being nominated for After Hours from this point?
He agreed to do the Super Bowl halftime show, and then like the Grammy nominations came out like a week later, and he just wasn't nominated for anything. So he got snubbed on every single category, and pretty much it was just because he did the Super Bowl show instead of performing at the Grammys, because they offered for him to perform, and everyone who performed was nominated for something.
It's ridiculous. I mean, look at still the Billboard 100s, how good like Save Your Tears is still doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Blinding Lights.
If he was at this year's Grammys, I reckon he walks away with at least 4 or 5.
So this is why people need to listen to us, because these guys are full of shit. Like,
He could have won like best R&B album, best pop album, best record, best song. He could have won loads.
Yeah.
But to not even be nominated, man, like I just don't. I know we're going through these, but I don't actually look at the Grammys as like something to actually give a shit about.
No, neither would I. Grammys a joke. I mean, I don't listen to any of it. I think the Brits is one of the ones that I don't mind. That's normally quite good. But apart from that, that's about it. They're all shit. Even like the acting ones, like the Oscars and stuff like that. Like, it's a joke. If you want the real sauce, then you know where to go. Flip the switch 9 till 10 Friday evenings.
Don't forget to check out our awards show on our Mixcloud, which is at Flip the Switch 20. Check it out to get your real awards of the music that's been released.
Now, did they have a song of the year at all, Ethan, or a rap song of the year at all?
They did. Best song of the year is I Can't Breathe by Dearest Emile, Her, and Tiara Thomas. I
can't really talk on this one. I haven't heard it.
I don't think I've heard it. Oh, this is bad. This makes us look bad, doesn't it? Like, we're like complaining about it. We haven't even heard what they've been nominated.
But wouldn't you imagine the song selected for Song of the Year we would have heard about? Even if it isn't within our sort of ecosystem of music that comes out, surely we would have heard about this song and at least heard of it for it to be Song of the Year.
What's the nominated?
Nominees
Not Blinding Lights.
Not Blinding Lights.
How Blinding Lights can't be on there? The fucking joke, isn't it?
It is the biggest song of this fucking century.
We've got Black Parade, The Box, Cardigan, Circles, Don't Start Now, Everything I Wanted, and If the World Was Ending.
So Don Toliver got on that because he had a good
No,
year.
that's not Don
Is it not
Toliver's
Cardigan?
Cardigan. That's Taylor Swift's Cardigan.
I think it was just Sycamore. I can't blame Taylor. I don't even listen to her. So.
Cardigan's probably the best song on that album, but I don't know the song of the year. I mean, the thing with the Grammys is, like, I don't think anyone actually knows how, like, they determine who wins and doesn't, like, what system it goes through.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure it is just, like, the opinions of, like, a couple people behind the scenes. So, like, it's literally, I mean, it's like anyone doing their own fucking thing, innit? But, like, I don't know, they just hold to such a high standard.
How can you do it like that? They should definitely do it a different way, shouldn't they? Not just a couple of geezers.
I've seen loads of stuff like there's secret committees and shit that like fucking nominate albums and decide who wins, but like surely you should like somewhat let the fucking people decide.
Yeah, that's how awards should work, isn't it? It's the people who vote the most for it.
Exactly.
Like
I mean-
in stages of Britain's Got Talent, you know, when people would dial in or something like. Wait,
The only
that
way that wouldn't work is it would probably turn a lot of the more low-key music. So like Freddie Gibbs would probably never win Rap Album of the Year because it would just be a popularity contest. But
That seems
Oh,
already
it's not-
be a popularity
wouldn't.
contest.
they should have like a people like rap purists fucking like have their own like group that like determine what the best rap album is of the year instead of just like I'm guessing which is a bunch of old white heads just fucking listening to music and going, do you know what, this one's good, and then just fucking saying it's rap album of the
They
year
shut
and they
up.
haven't heard the rest.
They should have us, because I think we'd do it good. I mean, I think our awards are really good, but then you would say that, wouldn't you? If it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Is this what the people who decide the Grammys are saying? Like, I think our award's pretty fucking solid, and then
They're
everyone
gonna
fucking
flip the
hates them.
switch. Fucking Pop Smoke, what?
I would say our awards was heavily influenced, or certainly mine was, with sort of rap music rather than just everything altogether for an album of the year.
We
Although
got
I did
JG
listen to some, I listened to some alternative and some R&B, but obviously I mainly listened to UK and American rap and hip hop.
I just try to listen to like every sort of mainstream album that comes out, and then like every rap album UK and US. So I feel like over the last year of 2020, I did listen to a lot more music than I normally would outside of rap. But I feel like we'd have the rap bit on lockdown.
Yeah, definitely. Did Ariana get? I know she's not a rap artist, but did she
Nah.
get like a shout at all? Because I swear her
Nah,
album was loved as well.
Yeah, but that came out in December, so I don't think that will be at next year's, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wins something, doesn't it?
Probably.
But the I do want to say the best R&B song. Some of these, it was Better Than I Imagined from Robert Glasper, and the nominees were Black Parade, Collide, Do It, and Slow Down. And I don't think I've really heard of any of these, other than obviously Beyonce's.
I've heard of Beyonce's. I haven't actually heard Beyonce's, but I haven't really heard of any of those.
But a friend of the show, for best progressive R&B album, It Is What It Is by Thundercat. He won.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
You got a
good one.
Grammy.
Yo, big up
I'm not
Thundercat.
mad at that.
The runners-up was Janae Aiko's Colombo. No, Colombo.
Colombo.
I don't know what it is.
Colombo.
That's a good album, though.
Ungodly Hour by Chloe Exhale.
Hartley.
You're listening to Flip the Switch, by the way.
Yeah, do you know
We
what?
take
Let's
our
just
awards
wrap
very
these
seriously.
Grammys up because they're shit anyway. So, I mean,
Yeah,
no offense to the people who won, obviously. Obviously, they
but
were
in
talented.
conclusion, you shouldn't have won, and
Yes.
The Weeknd probably should have won about 8. So,
Weeknd should
anyway.
have been.
And Lil Baby should have won, definitely. I mean, he's been like the biggest artist to come out this year, I think. Or to blow up this year, I feel like. He's absolutely loved.
He should have probably had at least Record of the Year with The Bigger Picture, and then The Weeknd should have had Song of the Year with Blind and Lights, Album of the Year with After Hours.
Do you know
pop
what? Stick
album
Kid Cudi in
after
there.
hours.
These
Oh,
albums
he
still
don't qualify,
relevant.
does he?
Must have been too late, I'm guessing.
Anything after September.
This too late BS, man. All the good albums want to come out later in the year anyway.
I do want to see what you lot think about the Best New Artist
Here we go.
Award. And this was given to Megan Thee Stallion.
What are the
And
nominees?
the nominees:
What are the nominees?
Ingrid Andres. I haven't heard of her. Phoebe Bridgers, Chica, Noah Cyrus, D Smoke, Doja Cat, and K Tronada.
Doja Cat wouldn't be a bad one because her album,
That was massive, wasn't it?
but that's
That-
2019, that album.
Her second album came out end of 2019.
So that would count for this, wouldn't it? So Doja Cat, I would say. Megan
She
Thee
absolutely
Stallion,
blew up.
although I
would
don't rate
say
her.
if it was, it depends what you take into account. If it was just purely who do I think is the best out of those artists, I'd say Phoebe Bridgers should have won. But if you had to like take into account like who blew up, popularity and everything, I'd probably go with Doja Cat. I get that Megan's probably the most popular choice out of them because she's blown up the most, but I don't think she's the best there.
No.
No, I don't know about the best. Certainly the biggest. Kind of undoubtedly the biggest.
Yeah, because she had that song with Cardi, didn't she?
Cardi
So-
B, WAP, and the remix of Beyonce for her Savage. That
won something, didn't it?
Yes. I'll have to scroll for it now.
But anyway, yeah, I would have probably said Doja Cat. I think she had a really good year. And do you remember, if we could take this back to last year on Flip the Switch, we were slagging Ethan off about Doja Cat. Do you remember that? We were
Hey, look,
laughing our heads off
I'm just reading out the nominations.
That was so that was
at her and
that would have
Gucci
been a few
Mane.
months after her album Hot Pink came out, and that's a sick album. That's
It
honestly-
is good. It
that's-
is good.
It is a really nice album. And yeah, we played the song featuring Gucci Mane. I can't remember, like this, like that. I believe it's something like that. And I don't know if I should have picked a different song. I just wanted to pick the
that's my
feature
shit.
from yeah, exactly. And I wanted the one with featuring Gucci Mane to sort of tease us into it. But honestly, any other song on that album was sick. And her song "Streets," which is
That's
Blown
popular, isn't it?
yeah, she now released the Silhouette remix where it is just the intro changed, but that's a sick song.
And
Even
you've
the-
also got that song "Sorty" that came out this year. With Sorty, Best Friend that came out at the start of this
Yes.
year. That was big. So yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't think that would be a bad shout to give it to her, to be honest.
She was on the remix for Ariana Grande with Megan Thee Stallion, wasn't she?
Yeah,
And-
yeah, she was.
The Harley Quinn song.
Yeah,
She was the main song for the Harley Quinn movie.
shit.
So-
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have gave it to Phoebe Bridgers if it was based off just quality. But yeah, I mean, I reckon Doja
But
Cat probably
hey.
should have. Doja
But
Cat
hey,
probably
this
should
is
have
the
got it
Grammys
over Megan.
after.
Yeah, but I guess sometimes we have to remember, like, America has a totally different, like, perspective on their artists than us, I guess, as well, don't they?
Probably they were like, oh, this guy's always on the radio. I'm getting kind of sick of him. And we're like, oh, who's this new guy we've never heard of before? And I would kind of agree with the Grammys, to be fair, with well, no, not the best, certainly the biggest would for Megan Thee Stallion, because it was best rap performance was Savage featuring Beyonce.
Oh right,
from-
yeah, I remember seeing this one and thinking that was bullshit.
Yeah.
No, because I don't know if you two have seen Lil Baby's performance for The Bigger Picture, but that is brilliant, and how that didn't win is unbelievable.
Did he not get any awards? Because that's mad.
No, he didn't get anything. I don't
And
think.
so also Dub Baby, he probably should have got something because he had not a bad year at the start of the year, or if they're going to take stuff from the end of the year.
How did he do
Yeah.
last year? That's what I'm not too sure about, because I think the last year was a bit bigger for him.
Probably, yeah, it was the last year then he got in. But yeah, Lil Baby definitely deserves something. Definitely.
Yeah, with the
Definitely.
nominees for best rap performance was Big Sean's "Deep Reverence" featuring Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, see, that could have won over Savage. There's at least 2 songs
Yeah.
on that list that could have beat Savage.
Bop from DaBaby.
Meh.
What's Poppin' from Jack Harlow.
That could have probably won. There you go. There's 3.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And yeah, The Bigger Picture from Lil Baby and Dior from Pop
Well,
Smoke.
they're fair
I'd
then.
say 3 of those could have definitely won over it.
That's probably the only fair one I've seen out of these where the list gone, you know what? All right. But,
Yeah.
the shammies, the whatever they are, the fakies.
I mean, this is 2 years in a row, and where we've done looked at the Grammys and gone, do you know, this is a shit fucking list.
Yeah, we don't rate any of these rating things really. I
don't think anyone does. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but we have to talk about the Grammys because it's like the biggest night in music. But like, no one actually like values their fucking opinions, other than the artists
Until
that
we
win
win
them.
one. Yeah, exactly. Until you get. Also, Savage won Best Rap Song. So not only Best Rap Performance, but Best Rap Song. Savage. And the nominees for that was The Bigger Picture, The Box, Laugh Now, Cry Later, and Rockstar. The Baby's Rockstar.
Look, I know it's going to sound like I'm hating, but that Savage literally comes last in that list for me.
Oh, it is what it is, isn't it? I mean, there's nothing you can do. Just, I mean, as long as you've got a fat bank account, I don't think you'd care if you don't win any awards. Like, everybody knows Weeknd had the best album of the year.
Yeah, and he said he's not going to submit any of his future work to the Grammys now, which I think is a boss move.
Yeah.
I think there's a few artists starting to do that because they just realise how much of a fucking bullshit it is. But like,
submit his work to us.
Yeah, it's only really like
new,
upcoming newer artists that actually care about the Grammys. Like everyone else knows it's fucking bullshit and it doesn't actually mean anything.
Well, if you're not established, that must be really good for your name, innit? Like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
A Grammy.
In terms of business, it's really good to win one, but like it doesn't actually mean shit.
That's probably why Kanye pissed on his then.
Well, he won one, didn't he? He won best contemporary fucking
Christian.
Yeah.
God.
That's mental.
He probably doesn't even know he's won it, does he?
Probably not.
Probably doesn't even know.
He's won 22 now. That's mad. I think that's the same amount as Jay-Z.
Yeah, people need to put respect on his name.
I think there might be a little bit of respect on Kanye's musical talent.
Yeah, probably just his bit of just outside of music.
And record of the year, which, as we were speaking before the show, I'm not too sure on how this is different to the single of the year. However, this was given to Billie Eilish for Everything I Wanted. And the runners-up was Black Parade, Colours, Rockstar, Say So, Don't Start Now, Post Malone Circles, and Savage. So Savage was nominated again. But yeah, I don't really know.
I like Everything I Wanted.
Yeah, I like the Billie Eilish song.
But I don't know if it's record of the year. But then again, I wouldn't probably give record of the year to any of those. So what do I know?
Yeah, I think so. I think that, like we said before, it's just personal opinion. But then, yet again, the Grammys shouldn't be personal opinions. It should be a collective opinion.
Yeah.
Unlike ours. But fuck it, it is what it is. I mean, I think we've fucking drained the Grammys enough anyway.
In conclusion, fuck the Grammys.
In conclusion, we've wasted half the show just saying, fuck the Grammys. Don't listen to it. Listen to Flip the Switch. I mean, you've got a whole catalogue on Mixcloud, so just listen to them, and you'll learn about music, definitely.
Fuck the Grammys and listen to After Hours.
Yeah.
Let's plug up one more time at Flip the Switch 20 for Mixcloud and the social medias. Go check out our previous show on the awards if you want to get some real top music of the year. But how about we digress from the Grammys now and into some of the singles, huh? Let's talk about some of the new music rather than this fluffed up stuff from the past, so-called the Grammys, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
And to move into the new singles, let's play the newest song from Georgia Smith, latest single, Addicted.
far in it, too far gone. She knows what's in it, she knows what's wrong. She just can't quit it, her heart's so numb. Hers to live it, but worse to run. Waits for the nighttime, there's no fun. Got a call from my brother, said he's concerned. You lied about your work and I haven't seen you in months. There's no light in your eyes and she won't open them. The hardest thing, you are not addicted to me. I'm the only thing you should need. You should be addicted to me. The hardest thing, I am too selfless to leave. You're the only thing that I need. You should be addicted to me. My life for you, living it can't really be real. Pushing over limits you can't even feel. Can we drink just not to care, not care just to drink? Can that be enough and not take too much? The hardest thing, you are not addicted to me. I'm the only thing you should need. You should be addicted to me. The hardest thing, I am too selfless to leave. You're the only thing that I need. You should be addicted to me. You don't see what I do. I try to defend you. It's hard not to offend you, but you're not mine to tend to. You don't see what I do. I try to defend you. It's hard not to offend you, but you're not mine to tend to. The hardest thing, you are not addicted to me. I'm the only thing you should need. You should be addicted to me. The hardest thing, I am too selfless to leave. You're the only thing that I need. You should be addicted to me.
That was Addicted by Georgia Smith.
I'm just hoping no one makes a joke and says they're addicted to this song. I just want to get out of the way now.
I am addicted to this song.
No, what did you not think?
I mean, Brad predicted it. Do you not remember? We saw that she changed. She put out a post and like all our old posts were gone, and Brad was like, "Oh God, I bet she's bringing something out." I was like, "What?" And then what happens? Like a couple of days later, she brings something out. What the fuck? But the song, obviously, is Georgia
Yeah.
Smith. I mean, she's literally just a natural talent.
She's just amazing. She's every
She's
other
just
word.
one
I
of-
mean, it's good.
she's just ridiculously good at singing. So yeah, this is awesome, and I hope she's bringing out albums because she hasn't
I
released
think
an
the
album
album's
since
coming. You've got
2017.
Come Over and now Addicted. I think there's something coming.
Oh yes.
I
hope it comes out. I wonder if it comes. There'll definitely be this year, won't it?
Yeah,
I'd imagine if she's
yeah.
bringing out
I'd
singles, it
hope
wouldn't be
so.
long till the album.
I mean, when I first stuck this song on, I'll be honest, I didn't really like it on the first listen. But
Oh no.
I can't lie. This is one of my favourite songs of the year so far now.
I thought you were going to say you start crying.
It's just so emotional. No, this
What
is
did you
just
think,
great.
Ethan?
I did like it. It was very smooth. I don't know if I was to pick like out of her top songs, like some of my top favourite songs from her, I don't know if this would quite be up there. But
This wouldn't be my favourite songs from
No.
her, but of the year, yeah.
This is a damn nice song. We'll just have to wait until Flip the Switch's 2021 awards, won't we, to see how this lines up.
Yeah, like this song is like sometimes when you get like a Frank Ocean song, like Dear April Light. It's not one of his best
It's
songs,
still a fucking
but
good
it's still
song. It'd be
really
someone
good.
else's
Do you know what I
best song.
mean? Yeah, this would be somebody else. I mean, if this was Gunner, he'd be fucking playing it every 2 seconds.
Yeah, album from her would be. I think it was 2018. Lost and Found. Apple Music
2017,
was
no?
2018.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Was it
you said
2018?
ordered that bitch on vinyl. Not Georgia.
Ooh.
She's not a bitch. I meant the vinyl.
Man,
I'm
Please
telling
forgive
you,
me.
it's
that'd be a good
2018.
vinyl. Absolutely.
Well, it was hard to get. I've had to order from a shop that doesn't even have it in stock yet. They're just going to send it when it is.
I've given them money and they said.
What?
I
So
don't
when are you
know.
going to get
I've
it?
paid for it, but it says back in stock soon. But everywhere else, it's like
Was it
90 to
expensive?
£100.
Jesus, I mean, it's worth it.
I mean, I paid 20
I mean,
quid and I've just got to
say
wait a
worth
bit
it.
longer.
Yeah, because I got to make it.
Got to press that bitch. Not Georgia. She's not a bitch.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, that'd be good when you get that vinyl, Carl. That'd be nice. Be good, another fine addition to the collection.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
So yeah, that was Georgia Smith. Hopefully, we'll be getting some new music from her, or an album or a project from her in the short future. But what else have you lot been listening to? Do you want to go Piers first?
Yeah, I will go first. One of a great up and coming or young UK artists, Nux. I think we've spoken about him plenty of times.
Ooh.
Ethan loves him.
Yeah.
He brought out a song. It's only like a minute and a half long. It's named Los Polos Hermanos. I have it in.
I was about to say,
ruined
you
the
said
thing.
that
It's
right.
obviously the chicken place. I'm pretty sure Los Polos Hermanos. It's obviously the chicken place from Breaking Bad.
I was
Have you
about
ever
to say
seen
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it is. And on Nux's Twitter, there's bare gifs of his face on Gus Fring. When people say like it's sick, so it's just so like simple and groovy. You'll listen to it and go, yeah, that was decent. Like that was good. I really liked it. And someone else who brought out a song was Bones. I think I brought up Bones a couple of times. I mean, he brings out like 6 albums a year. The guy just churns out music all the time. He's got an up and coming album with a song called Dear God. It's called Pushing Up Daisies, but he released a song called Pop Rocks. It's quite good, just his standard sort of thing. I liked it. I can imagine a lot of people not liking it, and a lot of people do like it, but
yeah,
that's what I've been listening to. That and George Smith actually had quite a boring week. Last week I said, we better not used up all our content. We bloody did.
we've only gone and done it.
We actually did. I was like, no, that's not what will come out.
Yeah, the thing with Bones is that I can like some of his stuff, but then a lot of it I can't even finish. Just he had is it Canal Street that Rocky
That's good.
used for At Long Last
I really like that
on his
song.
album. That was good. So yeah, Bones can make good music and he has done before, but me personally, I think it has been quite some time since he's released something new that I've really enjoyed. But then I guess each to their own, really, isn't it?
He's got loads of albums. He's got too much music, but I mean, if anyone ever, if I sat you down and sent you some of the stuff, he's got one really good album that I could show. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, so this seems really bad, but that's really good. But apart from that, you just have to pick some of it because some of it, he's just got so much. He just brings up so much music, and like most of them are like a minute and a half anyway. But hey,
And he's been around for quite some time, hasn't he?
I think so. Yeah, so it's just a absolute boatload of music.
His top song on Apple Music, HDMI, was from 2014.
Yeah, that's huge.
The rate is producing music and pushing this out there. Yeah, there's probably a lot in his catalogue.
But he makes loads of money though.
Just hope so. Yeah.
So Brad.
Yeah. So actually, the Nux song, as you were talking about, Biz, does he speak Spanish at any point?
No, it has a bit of a start. So it's like, Hank Schrader, this is Thingy from the hotel, and this is Gustavo Fring from Los Polos Hermanos, and then he just goes into the rap. But no, he don't speak no Spanish, and he's like, you make some killer chicken. Thank you. So yeah, that's. I don't know why it's called it that, but it's really good.
So, Brad, what have you been listening to?
Sorry, I was mid yawn.
Jesus, trying to sell the show, will you?
Literally
Oh,
yawning
that
away
bad.
from the fucking mic. Like, I hope this don't catch it. It's been a long day. I listened to obviously the George Smith single. Selena Gomez brought out like a Spanish EP, a Spanish piece. So that was quite nice. That's
Oh, did she?
quite that's quite refreshing to listen to be honest, because we listen to a lot of music where we're like listening to the lyrics and everything, but like just to listen to, I don't know if you lot get this, when you listen to music that's not in English, where it's just like you just kind of experience it, you just like feel it instead of having to like listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Caliuchis.
So I
Caliuchis, yeah.
quite
That was
She's
enjoyed
brilliant.
that.
That's quite nice.
Givian brought out a like he put his two mixtapes together. Take Time and what's the other one called? Like Still at Your Best. That one I can't remember. Anyway, put those together and then
yeah.
added an extra song on the end, so that was quite good. Yeah,
What was
that's
that
quite
like?
good. I quite like that song. I think it's called All to Me or All for Me or something like that.
Oh yes, All to Me,
And
yeah.
who else brought out a song? Brent Fires brought out a new song. That's quite good. I reckon he's got something coming out soon. He's been banging out music lately.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, that would be quite nice to get something from him.
And 070 Shake had a song come out, which I was quite surprised at, with someone else who was called 070 Beheard or something like that. I hadn't heard of him prior, but that song was quite nice. But I think that was it. There was that KSI song, which I was kind of just like impartial to.
Was it good?
What's
alright. I probably won't go back to it much, or if at all. But yeah, it's not bad.
I have not heard much from Youngblood, and I disliked everything.
Yeah,
everything.
Who's Polo
yeah,
G?
I think that's it.
Everyone keeps talking about this
If
geezer,
that was just
and I
KSI
don't know
and
who it
Polo G,
is.
it might have been a 6. I don't know. It seems like KSI's, he wants to get bigger with his music, don't he? So he's just making music that you know would make a hit. Do you know what I mean? He's not trying to make, I think, what is his best music. He's just trying to make big music, which is why it's kind of meh. But yeah.
I mean, he'll be good numbers
what
anyway.
I mean, just off his name alone. But other than like,
But the thing with KSI and him making music, I don't think I can ever take it seriously because it's KSI. It's what I've always
Joji
heard.
seriously?
Yeah, because he's not Filthy Frank, is he? Could you imagine? Yeah. The thing with Joji is he completely got rid of what he used to be and completely changed as a person, and then made completely different music than he used to when he was back in that character. And now it's really good, and I'm taking it seriously. But this is just like, oh, KSI brought out an album. Like, is that guy that used to play FIFA or something? I like scary games.
But then you could say the same thing with Joji. Oh, what is it, that guy that used to make all those edgy videos?
No, it's just Joji. Filthy Frank didn't release a new album.
I understand what Ethan means, but I think over time KSI has changed. I can take it as an artist, but
to Ethan's point, I somewhat get it. Like, KSI hasn't dropped YouTube, is he, to focus on music like Joji did?
Yeah,
he's still making
it's just something he does for fun. Whereas like Joji, I'm sure he does it for fun, but like he is really good at it.
That's his living in it.
But yeah, other than new music coming out, I finally got round to Freddie Gibbs' Pinata, which we've been talking about for a few weeks now. I'm happy to report it lives up to the hype. It is very good.
Yeah,
I'd say it's on par, or if not better, than Alfredo. Yeah.
Is it? Because Alfredo's fucking good.
Yeah, I have heard really good things about Pinata, but I never listened to it, and I did love Alfredo.
And just a bit of J. Cole's old stuff. I kind of got back into J. Cole recently, to be honest. Like, I was listening to Cold World and 2014 Forest Hill Drives, 2 great albums. I've kind of slept on J. Cole, to be honest. It's like, I always thought he was one of like the best artists, and then he brought out, I think it was KOD in 2018, and I was like, this is kind of mid. And then after that, I kind of just didn't really listen to him anymore. But no, he is sick.
Yeah,
he's really good.
I've never listened to much from J. Cole. Yeah, obviously everyone says it's one of the greatest, and I've never denied it because I can't
Yeah, that's what I
prove it wrong.
mean.
But yeah, I've
I'd
just
only
never listened
heard
to it.
2 of his albums,
Decent.
so I went back to his older stuff, and it's actually really good.
His stuff from 2020 was
Yeah,
good, wasn't it?
those 2
Those 2
singles, they're
songs were
great.
out
They're going to
there
be on
really
his new album, I think.
nice. I was just going to ask last week, Ethan. You said you'd listened to the Frisco North Face, Jamie BBK sort of EP thing. Obviously, there was a bit of a divide between me and Brad. How did you find it? Did you listen to it?
I did listen to it, and
Thank God.
I had to listen to it a few times. At
Okay.
first, so just to quickly lay the background, Brad seriously disliked it. North Face with Frisco, Jamie, Shorty, and Capo Lee, and Piers really enjoyed it. And I didn't listen to it, so we couldn't really come to a final agreement. At first listening, I hated it. I honestly, the first song, AGL, I thought that was pretty terrible. I thought it was a really bad way to start it. And then Shorty's pattern, I thought that really weren't holding it up. Didn't really like Beta's sound. And then Capo Lee's pattern. And then it got better at the end. Then listened through again. And maybe I was just in a different sort of mood. But I didn't mind AGL at first. Still disliked Capo Lee and all of his features. But it was sort of paying attention to the Frisco and JME features on it, and it was getting better. And then Beta Sound, I kind of got a bit hooked to that. I thought, okay, yeah, this is sick.
Hey.
And then, although I didn't like Capo Lee's features, I didn't mind his pattern when it's just him for about a minute and a half. That honestly was a bit surprising. I kind of came around to that, but when it was his features on the other songs, they weren't doing it for me. But Look Both Ways, Frisco and JME's pattern, and more, I really did enjoy. I thought those were sick.
So overall,
stanky beats on Frisco's pattern, and then I finally came to the conclusion of
Sounds like you're a happy
a
medium.
6.5.
yeah. This
6.5.
is the Goldilocks album for us.
One of us hates it,
yeah.
one of us loves it, and one of us just thinks it's all right.
It's got some good and bad in there. It's
You
a
still hate
funny
it, Brad?
album.
So you can kind of
hate
see
it?
both sides of the argument then.
I can absolutely see both sides. Yeah, how you say it sounds quite like just generic grime. It does sound like that at times to me. And there's like nothing overly special about it. Well, like I'd say some of the first song, AGL, I would certainly agree to it. And some of the other features. But then there are some parts that really do grab me, like in Freeze and most of Frisco and JME's parts. And that's what you were saying as well, Brad. Obviously, it's a collab album, isn't it? So you can't just say, yeah, it's sick, because JME and Frisco are really good at it. If the others don't hold up, then you can't just give them an A-star for it. But yeah, I do see both sides to your arguments. But I'd say a solid 6.5, about the middle ground. Really.
In conclusion, if I
Nice.
give it another 3 listens, I might start to like it.
I think that's a perfect way to end it.
Yeah, so there you have it. The Grammys, more like the Scammies. Check out
The
Flip the
shitties.
Switch 20 on Mixcloud to get the real awards once again. And yeah, I do want to check out Selena Gomez's Spanish album, because I did like Caliucha's one. That was mainly in the background, and obviously because most of it was Latin, I didn't know what they were saying.
I mean, it is quite smooth to just have on in the background.
Yeah, I did like Alpha One, his French, and his latest album. That in the background was pretty good. But yeah, I'll have to check that out. And to anyone else listening, don't forget, if you're listening to us live on IO Radio, you can check the whole show out on our YouTube, which is Flip the Switch, or Mixcloud at Flip the Switch 20. Just go to the website www.fliptheswitch20.com, and that will take you everywhere you need to go to listen to the show. And if you're listening to us on YouTube or Mixcloud, don't forget Fridays 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. at www.ioradio.co.uk to listen to the show. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up our Grammys show, doesn't it?
That it does.
Does anyone want to add anything else before we wrap this up finally?
Yes, one last thing. if you ever got a chance, listen to Judas and the Black Messiah, the inspired album, various artists, plenty of people on there like Nas, Jay-Z, and Nipsey Hussle. That's all I'm going to say. I forgot to add it in at some point, but
I didn't know they had an album.
Rocky's on there as well. That's a good song.
Yeah, just listen to that. It's great.
We may have to bring this up next week then, because I'm going to have to listen to this and we can talk about it. But yeah,
I need a bounce.
So I just want to say thanks for listening. Don't forget to catch us next week, and we'll play you out to a bit of a mix for some of the music we've been talking about this week and the Grammys. So thanks for listening.
In a bit.
See you later.
No days off. No days off. No days off.
Mr. Schrader, I'd like you to meet Andrew Kaufman of the Adobe Hotel.
Hey, Kai, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Paul Conterna of Conterna Real Estate.
Hey, it's a pleasure. Good to meet you.
And Gustavo Frank of Los Pollos Hermanos.
How many times would they say I'm the smoothest? Truth is I never not moved this way. My trench coat leather, my shoes are suede. Biggie don't step on my Pumas, babe. Walk ages in these trainers, but I ain't tripped when they losing faith. You know I've been tested without a question why they on net doing Q&A. She say I'm a son of a gun, but really miss me like she shooting strays. It's cool, it's great, but it's more fun when you use your waist. Made in a manner like Kano, where they able use a moving K. And searching for P's on my P's and Q's, man, step out the queue, you can lose your place. And I seen it, bro, and you see I'm the CEO. Teaching my team how to aim for the head and no waist, on no lead, on no knees and toes. Briefings in the board meetings with the G's them, but they been involved. How you waiting up on street with bro? Only Jesus knows. But still I'm here counting my blessings. I ain't account all the lessons. Found out in the drought just got man, use one hand when I'm counting my brethrens. Can you really doubt I'm a legend? All the hours round the clock that I put in. Do the eyebrow like the Rock when they looking. They can smell the shit Nux is cooking.
Gustavo Frank of Los Pollos Hermanos.
Please, just Gus. Hi, Gus. Gotta tell you, you guys make some killer chicken. Thank you very much.
Salen pa' que la vean, se pierdan en el ritmo. No están buscando amor. No están buscando amor. Deja que te lleve el ritmo. Así es que me gusta así mismo. La noche está pa' más, no me limito. La música está buena y no resisto. Salen pa' que la vean, que le gusta bailar. Se pierden en el ritmo y comienzan a olvidar. No están buscando nada, también así como están. Que no le hablen de amor, que eso con ella no va. Salen pa' que la vean, que le gusta bailar. Se pierden en el ritmo y comienzan a olvidar. No están buscando nada, también así como están. Que no le hablen de amor, que eso con ella no va. Hoy salimos incógnito, vamos a meternos en un lío. Solo estamos vacilando, baby, no estamos buscando anillos. Cuando ponen la música le damos con todo. A quien no le gusta una latina bailando reggaetón. Vente, si quieres probar. Vete, si te vas a enamorar. Hasta que no nazca no paramos. Se acaba la fiesta si no vamos. Con este le apagado, ellas salen pa' que la vean, que le gusta bailar. Se pierden en el ritmo y comienzan a olvidar. No están buscando nada, también así como están. Que no le hablen de amor, que eso con ella no va. Salen pa' que la vean, que le gusta bailar. Se pierden en el ritmo y comienzan a olvidar. No están buscando nada, también así como están.
feeling down by how they treat you. Nobody understands all that you've been through. And you just wanna get low, the way you show love. It's hard to picture life being in your shoes. You ain't in touch with your baby father. You're only getting older and it gets harder. You said it wasn't love, but wasn't on his job. You got your whole paycheck to say you'll get through. I don't wanna keep you down. A nigga wanna raise you up. Yeah. Someone gotta take you out. Someone's gotta show you off. Who's gonna call you baby and ever make you feel small?
I'm here for you.
Who's gonna love you crazy? I'm never gonna let you fall. I know you ain't looking, but if you're looking, then look no further. Because you're worth it, girl. I got all this love for you. Cause you deserve it.
Fuck them if they don't see it.
You're black and perfect. I don't wanna keep you down. Oh, A nigga wanna raise you up. Yeah. And someone gotta take you out. Somebody's gotta show you off, girl. I just wanna show you what the world knows. They don't. I just wanna give you what the world wants. Know that you won't ever have to feel alone. I don't wanna keep you down. A nigga wanna raise you up. Someone gotta take you out. And somebody's gotta show you off.
Wait, if this what you want, baby, okay, yeah. You don't say what you want and now it's too late. Cause you're right outside, let you up, lay you down. It's just us, he lost your touch. Hard to me. Oh, he still don't make you feel beautiful, I know, but I do. Just know I got you. He still don't even give you enough, it's true. In my room, I ain't gon' stop you. Oh, he still don't make you feel beautiful, I know, but I do. Just know I got you. He still don't even give you enough, it's true. In my room, I ain't gon' stop you. Wait, if this what you want, baby, okay. He give you his all, but you have no patience. You made the call, so I ain't complaining. Back on your way. Wait, oh, you can't do it anymore. I understand just why he went wrong, so I got your hands where they don't belong. I do what he can, so now you're by my side. Let's not rush, lay you down, it's just us. He lost your touch, all to me, all to me. Oh, he still don't make it feel beautiful, I know, but I do, just know I got you. He still don't even give you enough, it's true. In my room, I ain't gon' stop you. Oh, he still don't make it feel beautiful, I know, but I do, just know I got you. He still don't even give you enough, it's true. In my room, I ain't gon' stop you.